Hey gang, Akil here, Forex trader and co-founder of Tier1Trading.com, and welcome back to another episode of the Trading Coach Podcast. In case you noticed a little medallion hanging from the recent podcast thumbnail, it is because we have been voted the number 5 Forex trading podcast that you must listen to by FeedSpot. That's an awesome achievement, and a hats off to all of you guys that made it happen. Yeah, I know I'm the one that comes in and talks and does all the cool stuff, but without your support, without your input, these episodes could not be possible, and we certainly couldn't be spreading the word about the Trading Coach Podcast as much as we're doing. So I appreciate it. Want to say thank you. I look forward to moving up to number 1. So keep supporting the show, keep sharing it, and keep leaving reviews. Thank you so much. I have 3 months of demo trading experience beginning this year, where I consistently made 4% a day, I would do this. The first thing you want to do is you want to backtest your strategy. So have you backtested your strategy? I'm sorry, I'm scrolling down to see the chats. Have you backtested or just demo traded it? Okay. So there's a very simple way to tell exactly what you can make. One is to backtest your strategy. So take the strategy that you're using, that you're demo trading, go through lots and lots and lots and lots of historical data, right? Keep data on that, all right? You got to be non-biased and as realistic as possible. It's very easy just to see winners and avoid losers. And after you've collected data from thousands and thousands of trades, you'll have all the stats in the world that will tell you if it is actually possible for you to make 1% a day per day. So that's the only thing that will tell you that. So I can't tell you if you can or can't. I would say that making 1% a day consistently every single day sounds a little bit. There's 365 days of the year. There's how many trading days a year? There's 5, 10, 15, 20. There's over 200 trading days a year. It doesn't seem like your average trader would do that, but I'm not saying that you can't. The only way to know is to backtest your data. Look at the stats, and the stats that you achieve from backtesting will tell you if it's true or not. And then, of course, after you backtest, the next step is going back to demo trading and seeing there's a massive difference between backtesting and demo trading. Backtesting is easier to see things in hindsight because you can always scroll back and look at it. Demo trading is a little bit harder because it's live, so you are going to miss some opportunities. You are going to be late to some opportunities and whatnot. So you take that into account a little bit. That will kind of hurt the statistics a little bit, but overall, if you have a profitable strategy, it shouldn't hurt it too much. And then finally, live trading. And the main difference between demo trading and live trading is the psychological element. So not only taking a little bit away from your backtesting based off just human error, seeing things in the live markets, but now when live money is at stake, the psychological battles that we have to face can make a big difference as well. So making 1% every day, again, I've never really believed or cared or had a goal about a day return. A day doesn't really mean much to me. I mean, who cares if you have a good day or a bad day? It's about compounding those days. But that's just me personally. I always think bigger picture. I try to have good months, good years, something like that. But yeah, I think it's anything is possible. Anything is possible. The only thing that's going to tell you whether it's possible or not is your stats. So I wish I could give you a better answer. I don't know how you trade. Even if I did know how you trade, I can't tell anyone how much they can make or how much they can't make. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. The key is you want to make sure you're doing things the right way, and you want to make sure you're acquiring data so that you can actually prove to yourself that it is possible. Does that make sense? So I would say do that. Invest in put demo trading on pause, or maybe you can keep doing it at the same time. But make sure you spend enough time back testing, right? If you don't back test, there's no way you can tell that what you're actually doing is profitable or not. Maybe you have an idea right now for 3 months of demo trading, but 3 months is a very small picture in your trading career, especially if you plan on doing it for years and years and years. You can be on a hot 3-month streak right now, and the rest of the year can be complete crap. You just never know. So you want to make sure you back test to make sure what you're doing can withstand the test of time, and also give you a realistic expectation of what to expect. But aside from that, I would also change the mindset, right? You don't want to. The problem with having a day-to-day mindset is that you can get easily frustrated. What if you have a bad day in the market? Right? Do you now think of yourself as a loser? Are you now a bad trader? Do all these negatives start coming on you? Or are you just saying, rough day, whatever? Right? I would take a bigger picture view. What are my yearly results? What are my quarterly results? What are my monthly results? Right? Because you can easily have a bad day, a bad week, but have an excellent month. You can easily have a bad month, but have an excellent year. I took last year? I took a 17% hit to start my year last year. 2017, right? Came off winter break, all excited, all hyped. I'm going to get back in the markets. I'm going to kill this year, right? 2 years before, I did like 60%, which was one of my biggest years ever. And then that year was a little bit down. It was like 40%, which is great. But, I go from 60 to 40. I'm like, I got to get back to it. Yeah. And I'm all hyped up. Day one I come into the market and I just start getting crushed for the first 7 weeks. Crushed. Biggest drawdown I've taken. Aside from like the big one. But after that, I caught fire for the last 10 months. Last 10 months of the year were fantastic. It just happened all at once. Now, if I would have judged myself off those first 7 weeks or whatever like that, I would have been a lot in trouble. I would have probably sabotaged myself from making money for the rest of the year. So you can't really get caught up over, it's a bad week, it's a bad month, but bigger picture, at least for me, is the year. I want to concentrate on the year. I want to have good years, and that's hard to do. But your year-end return, that's what matters the most, because there are going to be different ways to get there. Sometimes you start hot and you end cold. Sometimes you start cold, you end hot. Sometimes it goes up and down and up and down. You never know how you're going to get there, but all that matters is that you eventually get there.